Hello, beautiful creatives. My girl Alana and I have a brand new product. This was literally just released, and it is Paul Rubens' giant oil pastel sets. They are made with the Haya oil pastels, those super soft oil pastels that I reviewed for you guys. I am so excited about these. I can't wait to try them out. There are 12 sticks in this box, and I'm thinking of going over to my big easel, my best easel, and putting up like a big, maybe Strathmore pad and just playing, just really doing some bold mark making and putting them through their paces. I'm just so excited about these. I love the idea of these giant oil pastels. So they're not oil paint sticks, which I can't tolerate the smell of those. These are actually oil pastels, and they say they're the same as the Haya. So if they are, then they don't have an odor that bothers me. So what do you think, Alana? Should we get going? Okay. Okay, so I should be over here paying bills today, but I'm so excited to unbox those pastels and show you. I just thought I'd give you a look around the studio again. I don't know why I cannot keep my studio space organized. So before I can get going, I need to clean this off a bit, clean up over there a bit. These are some of the things that I've been working on in my sketchbook, but I'm going to end up putting a huge either Canson or Strathmore pad on here to play around with the oil pastels. Just do a little bit of tidying up. I just feel like it will be easier to work on the bigger easel than to work on my drawing board here on my desk. So super excited to try these babies. Look at the size of these. These are huge. I think these are going to be so much fun. So let me try to clear off some space over here. I have blockades all over everything because of Alana. I even have some blockades over there because she gets into stuff. She's really not too bad, but that's stuff that she shouldn't get into, and some of my dyes and stuff. So I have to have everything blockaded, but let me tidy up and I'll be right back. Okay, as crazy as it sounds, it took me an hour to figure out how to set up my camera and my lights. I'm still getting a little tiny bit of a shadow. Yeah, I think that's from the overhead lights. That's just gonna be what it is for this setup. Okay, so this isn't, I was gonna use a much bigger sketchbook than this. This is the Canson Mixed Media XL. But then I realized this is one of the sketchbooks that I'm trying to use up. I only have a few pages left in this. So in keeping with my goal of using things up, I'm going to use this. Sorry, this is terrible filming. I'm hand holding this, but I'm going to use that. Another thing I got out that I don't know if I'm going to use or not is these huge palettes of watercolor that Paul Rubens sent me in that big gift box that they sent me. I'll try to remember to put a link. Actually, I'll try to remember to put links below this video because I know those of you that watch TV don't see the inserted links. So I'll put links below the video for the big unboxing that I did of that. And then these we are going to test out now. So this is going to be fun. Okay, so this is my setup off camera. I've got these watercolor palettes out in case I do decide to use them in the background. First, I'm just going to swatch these. I've opened all of the cases and taken the little puffy things out of the tops. Oh, I just stuck my finger in the water. I pre-wetted the watercolor. So I'll pop these out and swatch these first. I did want to show you this box though. You know, Paul Rubens makes the nicest boxes. I actually saved these. These are the ones that the watercolor palettes came in, but I saved these and used them on my desk to organize things or in my drawers. But this is the box. It's got a magnetic closure. on it. So it's a gorgeous storage box for them. I just put them out in a tray to make them easier to get to. So let me wash the green watercolor off my hand, set up my camera, and do some swatching. Okay, so here are my colors laid out. The first color is lemon yellow, and it does have the light fastness and the pigment number. This is PY35. I don't know if I'll go through all of the pigment numbers because no smell, at least on the yellow. Yeah, they're just like the Hayas. Okay, this one is yellow deep. Oh, these are awesome. Super creamy. Vibrant. Wow. This, did I say what this was? Mandarin. This one is red light. You can just put the color down so over a broad area so quickly. This one is permanent intense red. This one is purple. Oh, that's right. They call like their magenta purple. What is the pigment number on this? PR122, PW4 and PR122. See, you can see how soft they are, I think. This one is azure blue. Wow. I probably should have left these out of the tube since I'm going to be playing around with them. This is pale blue. Oh, that's a pretty color. I think I'm going to put gloves on eventually. This is green medium. I don't know if these are going to eventually come out in more colors than you see here now, than these 12. Wow, bright colors. This is green, yellow, light. And black. And then I'll make a big swatch of the black. And next to it, I'll put the white and we'll mix them. See how they mix together. Okay, I think for blending, I'm going to put gloves on. Since I have done kind of an extensive video on the Haya pastels, I'm not going to spend too much time with blending and mixing because I already showed that in an earlier video. And they do blend really nicely. Yeah. These move so nicely. Awesome. Wow. Yeah, they blend really nice, guys. Super nice. Okay, I'm gonna do some playing over on this page, and I think what I'm gonna do is lay down some watercolor first. Okay, so this is one of the Paul Rubens, or one of the brushes Paul Rubens sent me in that gift box. I'm just gonna lay some of these colors down. I'm not really even gonna think about what I'm doing too much. I'm just gonna let it drip And then I can't talk while I paint. And then go over it, let it dry, and then go over it with some oil pastel. I love the way this is moving. Wow. I hope you can see the way that pigment is moving into that lighter blue. It's just gorgeous. Wow. Now, should I add some of the green to maybe a little bit of this green? It's very light. It's doing some kind of neat granulation things here. Oh yeah, I love the way these colors are mixing. Oh yeah, look at that. That's gorgeous. I almost don't even want to go back into that. I'm trying to get a lot of water on this for movement. It did some really cool branching out there. Yeah, I don't even think I'm going to add more to this. I think I kind of like that the way it is. Trouble is, now do I like it so much that I'm not going to want to. Oh, love the bloom I'm getting here. So this is the Paul Rubens watercolor. Oh, I can't think of what it's called right now. It's the 5th generation. I'll have to look it up. Can't remember what that watercolor is called. But I'm going to let this dry. It's doing some really cool things. Maybe since we're just experimenting, I'll even give it a spritz here and there. See what happens. This was a gift from a viewer and I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. Thank you so much for this spray bottle. This is the best spray bottle. Yeah, getting some really nice movement in here. I hope it's showing up on the camera. It's just blooming. It's just, this is such a gorgeous paint. I really like this Paul Rubens watercolor. I have a video that I did where I demoed a full palette of these watercolors, and I really love them. Dripping down here, it's doing really great stuff. But let me let it dry and finish doing whatever it wants to do, and I'll come back and we'll play with some pastel over it. Neat stuff happening in here. Okay, so there is the watercolor dry. Just did some really lovely things. Some blooms and cauliflower things and granulation, the spray bottle. Really love the way those colors worked together. So now I'm going to take some of the oil pastels and play with those on top of the watercolor and see what happens. Okay, let's see. This color is so close it's not going to show up on there. I could use it in a different area though. You can get fairly thin marks with them. Oh, that's nice. It does show up on the darker green. I'm surprised you can get a fairly small mark with them. What's this blue look like compared to this blue? Oh, there's some pretty colors mixing in there. Wow. I think I'm going to do some dashes in here. It's so close to how that color mixed there. I do have a darker green. Should I continue? I feel like something up here, maybe connecting to that. It's very intuitive mark making, outlining shapes. Really changes the whole look of the piece when you start adding the pastel. I think I'm going to add dashes up here too. I wonder if I should put in some bolder areas of color or just, I feel like I'm going to outline that outline with another stroke. Not putting thought into it, just kind of going really intuitively with it. Which always feels so good, doesn't it? Just to not have to think, to just kind of let it go. Do I want to do something with white inside here? Why not? I think what I'm going to try to do here is see how if I can get the darker green to blend around that lighter green. Cool. Okay. Now that makes me want to try to blend this a little bit, soften this line in here. I'm actually liking these lines softened. I think I might soften some of this out into here too. Wow, I like it. I like the combination with the watercolor. I think it's pretty cool. I'm going to try the darker blue around here. This thing is annoying. Yeah, I definitely like that accent with the darker blue. Okay, so where else can I do that? I kind of feel like this could have some of the darker blue in here. Wow, this is a great combination. The watercolors and the pastel. I could even get some baby oil and move these around with some baby oil or walnut oil. I think I'm going to try some of the, let's see, do I want to do that? Yeah, I think I'm going to try some of the darker blue around this bit here. The smearing would be easier if I had this page clamped, or if I was doing it flat, I think. Cool. Oh, I like it. I like it. Kind of cool chaos. I think where I'm using the darker, I think I'm going to try the darker color. Let them kind of blend together. There. Wow. Oh, I like it. I'm actually seeing a person with a head and an arm there. Boy, I might be close to stopping on this. I feel like this could be a ladder. I used to always put ladders in my abstract work. Always, always. Almost think, I mean, totally intuitively, but I'm thinking I'm going to bring the ladder up. Higher. Yeah, I think I'm going to bring it up all the way. All the way to the top. Actually, I just feel like keep going, keep going. So I'm going to bring it all the way up to the top of the page. There's my ladder. I kind of wish I hadn't put the rungs so close together down here. I wonder if I can kind of wipe out every other one. That worked. Okay. These sticks are working really awesome. I love these. Not sure that it really needs anything else, except I do see something. There's white down here and there's no white up there. So I might, now I've moved the camera, so it's going to be tricky getting in here. I might add some white lines up here. Kind of like a halo effect. Let's see, should I keep going? I shouldn't have moved my camera so soon. I thought I was done. The beauty of this too is if you don't like the way a line came out, you can wipe it out. I didn't like that one. Reinstate it. Okay. I think I want to take the dark blue and kind of go around this thing, the inside of this thing. Possibly even around this. I'm at a really hard to work at angle because I moved the camera, but I think it gives you a better view of it. Cool. I don't know. I'm not sure it really needs anything else because I want some, I'm tempted to put something in here, but I definitely want some areas for the eye to rest. I don't want it to be too busy all over. Just trying to spread the colors around that I've added to make sure there's like an even distribution. I think I am going to put a large oval in there. And I think that is it. These are so much fun to work with. Really enjoyed these so much. Yeah, and I didn't even use half the colors. I didn't even use any of these. I just used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the colors. There's 12 colors in all, so that's just 5 of them on that one. I really like it a lot. That was super fun to do, to mix it with the watercolor. Okay, so there it is finished. Really nice mixture of watercolor and oil pastel. And just so there's no confusion, it does say oil paint on their sticks. It's not oil paint. It is Haya oil pastels. So don't be scared off by the words oil paint. I came up here last night before bed because I couldn't sleep, and I just fooled around with a couple of faces. The colors were pretty limiting. There's no brown in this set. It's my understanding that there's 2 sets of colors, the vibrant set and a classic set, and the classic does have a light brown in it. This one doesn't, so I was kind of trying to mix a little bit of a brown, but it made it challenging to get a flesh tone, so I didn't even really try. I just used funky colors, and it was kind of fun. So I'm going to have a go at doing a quick landscape, abstract landscape, and see how it goes. Okay, so here are the two finished pastel paintings from today, and I could totally kick myself because on both of these paintings, I meant to add clear gesso to this mixed media paper for tooth, and I forgot to do it on the first one, and I was already filming, and I was like, well, I'll do it on the second one, and I was so in the zone, I started filming the second one, started doing the second one, and forgot again to put the clear gesso on. So if you added the clear gesso, it would give the paper much more tooth and make it more like pastel paper, and you would be able to get a lot more layering in than I was. I had to be careful with my layering because I knew I would be limited on how many layers I could get. And the other thing was, I did get out these. I said that I was going to use these, but I tried to really limit. I think I actually only used like 3 colors. One was the turquoise, and then there was sort of a mauve, light mauve, this line here. And then after I used that, and I used one light color on here, and then I thought, no, I'm just gonna stick with this set because I wanted to show you that even with limited colors, you can still mix the browns. You can still mix you know, so many colors. You can dull your greens and get a nice muddy olive green out of that really bright dark green. So many colors were mixed with this set just by combining the colors and adding white. I did use this palette knife, very fine palette knife, to do some scraping in areas, to add a little more texture, and then to add some reflection elements to make it look more like water. I mean, this is how they performed on paper that is not pastel paper and does not have tooth. I really love these. They were so awesome. So awesome. That's the turquoise that I added from the other set. But the rest of it, really, there was a little bit of brown. I think I used one of these browns, the turquoise, and I started to use a mauve color, and that's when I decided that I was gonna only use the colors in the large set. So, wow, I'm pretty pleased with how it came out, especially because I forgot to add the clear gesso. So, yeah, I highly recommend them. I highly recommend the Haya pastels anyways, even if you buy the set, the small set. This is what the cover looks like to the small sticks. I'll put a link below the video for those too. I'll put a link for everything below the video. And of course, there'll be the discount, the coupon code for that. So, and I forget if I said earlier, but I will have a special discount code for you guys on these. And then sometimes Amazon also has another coupon code. So a lot of times my viewers tell me that you can combine those two. So it would be a fabulous price. If you think you want to buy one of these sets, like I said, there's 2 color sets. I would definitely do that with when the coupon codes are available. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. I certainly enjoyed making it for you guys, and I'm really pleased with how things turned out. If you are still watching at this point in the video, type oil pastels in the comments below, and that way I will know that you are a super duper loyal viewer and you are watching till the end. And I wish you a very creative, healthy, and joyful week. And I will see you in the next video. God bless you guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.